Hello, it's Hanukkah. Welcome back to my channel. How have you been? I've been okay, and I will say that this past week has probably been one of the hardest weeks I've ever had in my life, mentally, emotionally. As you can see, I got bangs, and I think that's evidence of where my what kind of mental space I was in this week. But that's okay, it's fine. We go through that. Any minor inconvenience that happens, just get a haircut. And you'll feel 100% better. Because I felt 100% better after that. One night I was just like, let me cut my hair. And I did. And it looked good. And I loved it. And yeah. To put it short, I applied for a job that I really wanted. And I didn't get it. And I've accepted it now. But the past week, it was really hard to accept it. Because I thought I was very much qualified for that job. But it's okay. But anyway, how are you? How have you been? How was your week? Are we feeling okay? Because it's almost the end of the year. Have you decided on the planner that you're going to be using? Have you decided your planner lineup yet? Because if you haven't, I have a video for you today where I'm going to talk about my most absolute favorite planner in the entire world, the Sunny Schedule Book. I feel really, really bad for wanting to talk about this and making a video about this because it's going to be hard to get your hands on this because I haven't seen Jet Pen selling it or Bungu Store. I think you can get it from Amazon Japan, but obviously the shipping is going to be crazy expensive. I still want to talk about it. I still want to get into it because maybe this video will help and maybe this will let Sunny Schedule Book know that there are people who are interested in getting this planner. This is just an amazing planner and it has honestly changed my life, not to be exaggerating. If you're like a type B person like I am, you don't need to be time blocking. You just like making lists. You like writing down all your thoughts. Basically, if you love bullet journaling and you just don't want the hassle of making the lines or the layouts, this planner is the perfect planner for you. So in this video, I just want to talk about it, go through it, compare the 2024 and the 2025, see if there's any new difference, like new things, anything that's changed, and just show you how I used mine and then how I plan to use my 2025. So yeah, let's hop over onto my desk. All right, so we are at my desk. I have my 2024 Sunny Techo and I have my 2025 Techo. This is the Sunny Schedule Book. This is a planner released by Iroha Publishing. I cannot for the life of me remember how I discovered this planner, but I think I just remembered looking through Instagram and this coming up on my feed because I follow a lot of Japanese planner lovers or creators, and as soon as I saw it, I immediately fell in love. Fortunately, I do have a brother in Japan who was able to send me this one, and then fortunately this year I was able to go to Japan to get this one. I have looked around and it doesn't seem like there are websites here in the States that do sell the Sunny Schedule Book. But anyway, so this is the vertical planner in the standard cover in the color Oyster. That's my 2024, and my 2025 is in the color Chrome. There are a bunch of different covers in various different prices. This was just the cheapest one. I am a die-hard weekly vertical planner and I will continue to be that type of person. But anyway, let's look into my 2024. I really do like the colors that they have. I wanted something simple for 2024. I just loved this pair of a brownish red, reddish brown strap with this cream cover. It's already dirty. I will say, yes, the price is cheap. I think it goes for around less than $30. This comes together with the cover. It's not the most high quality cover, but it works. You know, it's lasted me all year. I bring it to work every day. I bring it with me everywhere I go, and it still looks nice, I would say. So yeah, let's go through how I used my 2024 schedule book, my sunny techo. We have the year calendar, year at a glance, and I think we have 4 years. So 2023, the year before, the current year, and the next, and the next. And we also have this that I have not been able to use and utilize well. I do love the layout though. I think it has a lot more space to add a lot of things compared to, I would say, the jibun techo yearly overview. I just love how it's in quarters too. So perfect. If anyone has any ideas for how to use this, please let me know. I really don't know why I don't utilize this enough. I should. So maybe that's my goal for 2025. Yeah, and then here we have our monthlies. I think I changed. I'm not very consistent in the way things I don't really have a system as to how I use it, but my general system is that the bottom half is for work and the top half is for personal things like appointments or hangouts, stuff like that. I don't have a color scheme, but green usually means something fun. Blue usually means work, and sometimes I don't have the colors on hand and I want to plan, so I'll just write in black pen. I'm not very picky that way. I used to really be strict about my color coordinating on my planners, but I'm just not like that anymore. I don't know what happened. I think it just got a little too tiresome, and in Japanese, you know, we say mendokusai, and it was very, very mendokusai for me. So if I have just a black pen, I'm good and I can write all my plans and it's fine. But yep, that's how I use. I love how there's, I don't know if you could see it, but I love how there's built like a line in between over here. So we have, for the monthlies, you have it from December to the next year's January. Oh, I forgot about that. So that means I can use my new one in December. How fun. Maybe. The weeklies have until December, until the last week of the year. Okay, well, let's get into our weekly. I think the weeklies are like my favorite page because look, just I love how there's space to put your to-do list or plans you have. There's also a section down here that is set aside for whatever you want. Sometimes I do dinner, like meal plans, or at one point I was trying to better my sleeping schedule, so I wrote down what time I slept and what time I wake up. And I was able to find out that because I was drinking green tea, which is caffeinated, before bed, I wasn't getting proper sleep. So I started drinking just herbal tea before bed. Things like that. Yeah. And then in the bottom, it's just this grid space for like note taking or whatever. I think this is 2 millimeters, a 2 millimeter grid. I am not so sure. It is small, and I don't write that small, but I think it doesn't bother me too much. I don't mind using 2 lines at a time. But yeah, so the way I use it lately, so let's go to a page, this week's page. Okay. I've been separating the page. One side is for fun things, like I won't be posting this until after the surprise, but one was surprising my best friend for her birthday, and the other side is just for things that I'm trying to focus on. And I always give myself 3 things to keep in mind, because I always forget. Like Monday, I'm motivated, I'm doing my best, trying to accomplish what I set out to do, but then by Wednesday, I like forget what I was planning to do for the week. So this just keeps me focused on what is important. And yeah, I think, so fun, focus. I don't know how that happened. It just happened. I wasn't really thinking about it, but we like that. We like alliteration. And then over here is more of like a brain dump, whatever I thought, whatever ideas I have in the day, I'll write down there. Sometimes I'll just write it on the day that I thought of it. And then so also on the weeklies, I put my to-dos, but I also put things that happened, just to keep track, I guess. It's like a daily log. That's what I really love about this planner. It's just not, I know I could be doing this on the cousin, I know, but I don't know, something about the time grid, the time blocks that it has, even with the jibun techo, I just felt restricted. I don't know. If anyone relates with me, please let me know in the comments, because I feel a little crazy thinking that way. It's a blank canvas and so many possibilities for you to do. It's very freeing. So like I said in my previous video, if you're a type B person, which I have come to acknowledge that about myself, this planner is the perfect planner for you. So yeah, that's how I use my weeklies. I actually accomplish more with this planner than I did with time blocking. I hate time blocking. So I to-do list, that's fine, but I also have the freedom to just move move it to the next day, or do it on a different day when I have more time. Like, I have more grace for myself when it comes to that. This is, that's the weekly. And then we have the not the daily pages, I'm sorry, the notebook part. So what I love about this is it's not just a notebook. It has the index, so you know where everything is. I obviously do not utilize it well enough, because I've just been using it for anything really, commonplacing, idea, note-taking. And each page has a page number, which is why you're able to index it, which, perfect. It's bullet journaling without the hassle of making the layout. I just love this planner so much. So yeah, that's what I've been using it for. 2024 bingo. It's at the end of the year. Ignore that. this was like my to read. I will update this, but we'll see that. Projects. This is when I was like watching videos or reading articles and taking notes on them. Quotes. Ignore that. Yeah. Tried to do a life audit, and actually that helped me a lot. But recipes I want to make, organizing my life. I did like a reflection page, but I moved this to my other journal for October. And then here is just like, who is Hanako? You know, who is she? What does she like? What does she do? What is she capable of? I was just self-reflecting, and this was the page. I'm, you know, always evolving, always changing, always growing. So this would probably be filled up by next year. Yeah, just a bunch of random things, which is great, you know, all of that. So my goal is to fill this up by the end of the year. And we will do that. We will, because I don't know what it is about myself, but I get picky about what I put in this journal or this planner. I don't know. At first, I was very picky. Like, oh, I'll only do this and I'll only write this. But I was restricting myself again. And as Claire from online says, there are no rules. So that has really changed. Changed the way I guess note take. I know I forgot what article it was, but I read the article where, you know, famous authors always had a notebook on hand, and they were always writing everything, any conversations that they've heard at the cafe, any quotes they've read on any quotes, anything that they've read that resonated with them, ideas, thoughts. They wrote everything down, and that's the type of planner person, journal person that I want to be. And it's been, you know, I'm not gonna lie, it's like not easy, because sometimes I get lazy. Like, let's be honest, I'm not gonna write things right away, but lately I really have been pushing myself, and yeah, I'm proud. I know I will fill these pages somehow. But if you look closer, there's like these dots, a darker dot in the middle of the page where you could, you know, see immediately where the half line is. Japanese technology. Okay, are you kidding me? Even in the bottom and here, the half page over here, like, are you serious? It's wow. Also, I think this notebook section of the page are for when you want to do sort of like a daily log. So that's why they have that section, or sorry, that feature on these pages. And also on the sides they have the tab stickers that I didn't utilize because I didn't really need it. I already planned to just use it as a sort of notebook instead of a daily log thing. So yeah, we'll see it in the 2025. But the other features of this planner is the my wish list. I see, this is me being lazy and procrastinating because I didn't want to sit down with myself. But this is the my wish list. So I was planning to use it as a goals at 26, but I'm already 27, and I obviously haven't written down anything, but you could essentially do anything you want. There are examples in the Sunny schedule book Instagram, so you can check there. Maybe I'll post some here to show. But yeah, I was planning to make it just a goals type list. And there's a lot. So like things you want to do. Maybe there's work, lifestyle, money, holiday, hobby, beauty, character, family and friends, challenge, and others. So there's just many options you can use these pages for. And I will utilize that more in 2025. We have the My World map, the My Japanese map, and then the book list. So I honestly didn't need that yomitai or my to be read list because I have this, but I wanted this to be the books that I have read list. And then there's also a watch list, so either movies or TV shows. I think I was trying to just do movies though. And I watch a lot of movies because my husband likes to put on movies every weekend, and we watch a lot, so it's hard to keep track sometimes. And then here is the page. This is my 2024 bucket list. It's a little sad, I think, because I didn't do anything. Okay, we'll look through it at the end of the year, but this you'll see later. This was I forgot what it was actually. It's something else, but I just taped over it to cover it to make a 2024 bucket list, because I think in the jibun techo and also the hobonichi, it has a like 100 list of things, like 100 list or 100 wish list or something. And this one didn't have one, so I made one myself. Yeah. And then we have the treasure list. I think things that I would love to treasure. I don't use this like for any planner, honestly. That has this, I didn't really use it. It's a waste. I understand it really is a waste, but maybe I could use it and utilize it for something else. If you have any ideas, please. And I think, and then the year, size, paper sizes. I'm trying to see, okay, address and ID and password. This next year, most definitely, I will be using more. I'm trying to not rely on my phone too much, and especially with, data, privacy, it's better to have it on paper than to save it on your phone, I think. Like, I don't mean to sound crazy, but yeah, so like even like just having phone numbers for emergencies. Like, what if your phone died and you don't know anyone's phone number? Who are you gonna call? So just having it on hand just in case, you never know. And then I think I have my like info in the back, so I'm gonna not turn to that page. But yeah, this is I keep my stickers in the back. These are more of like the calendar stickers, that's why they're tiny. They're so cute. They're all from Daiso. We love Daiso stickers. And yeah, this is my 2024 Sunny Techo. Let's move on to my 2025. Finally, we're gonna open this bad boy. I'm excited. Okay, so this is the weekly schedule book. It's a January start planner. We have the weekly vertical. It literally says organize your tasks and schedule with clarity and freedom. Brilliant. We have 139 pages of the notebook, the notes section. We have the wish list and the index seal. So I'll show you that. I didn't have that. I don't know where that went. But before that, let's see. Let's look at this here. Okay, the contents that we have are the weekly. Okay, and the notes 139, the wish list, what it said in the front. Basically what is in the front. Okay. I honestly don't like this. Is this grayish blue? You think I could change it? Let's see. Me and my hubby. I'll just put that away. Haha. Hello. I wonder. I do have a leather cover that I used for my jibun techo, but it was the slim, so I don't think this is gonna fit. This is the B6 size, but the jibun techo was a B6 slim. I wonder, why am I doing this when I'm not even gonna use it yet, but it's fine. Let's change it. I think I watched a review before where someone said that it's nicer, it's better that they have this plastic thing because it kind of, the wear and tear in this part is bad as they use it. So I personally have not had any problems, which I am thankful for. But having a leather cover for this actually is I think a better option, and something I'm considering right now actually. But oh, I think it's like a tree. It's a tree. Okay, there we go. Haha. That looks so much better than the blue. Yeah. Also, has anyone seen the sorry for my pronunciation, but the Louis Carmen planners, leather planners? Oh, that is my dream planner. I want one so bad. I think even Paper Republic. Yeah, that is my dream planner. I don't know what I will do with myself if I'm ever able to get that. But anyway, on to the 2025. We have the color in chrome. We switched the band. I'm very happy with this. I've also been seeing a lot of people with hobonichi techo weeks put like charms on their planner, and I think that's so cute. And one of these days I will do that. And like, it doesn't have to be the hobonichi weeks. I could do it in my planner. And I think it'll look just as cute. Yeah. Anyway, okay. So this is the index. Yeah, the index. There, yeah. See, there's months. So 1 to 12, and then there's blank ones, which you could use for whatever you want. I'm not going to use the numbered ones, but I will use the blank ones. Or maybe I'll make my own. Who knows? And with every schedule, Sunny's techo, they have a sticker. I don't know where last year's is, but this says, believe in yourself and try whatever you want. Period. We'll keep that mindset for 2025. Okay. Oh, they have a little booklet, just an introduction to the planner, how to use them, the features. I do want to, yeah, so let's go through. Yeah. Okay. One thing I love about Japanese stationery technology, or just stationery in general, is they really think about the small things. Like, you know, with the notebook, what I mentioned earlier, there's just the slight darker dots to indicate the half of the page, vertical and horizontal. And then even here on the overview, there's a slightly darker line that shows the half of each section, and you could still see it, but it's not too harsh on the eyes, if that makes sense. Same goes with the monthly, with the half in between each block. And here as well on the weekly, there's a small dot over there to just, you know, if you want to section your day from daytime to afternoon, which apparently is really good if you have ADHD. Even here for the, I'm sorry, I don't think on this page, but I can still see it, so maybe there's a slightly darker line. Oh, I think it's just this page. It's half there and the half, so you really don't have to count the grid, the blocks, to find where the half is or the middle is. Why do I keep saying half? Where the middle is. That's the one thing I hated about bullet journaling. Even though you made the grid in the first page, this just takes off all that work. So yeah, let's see. I don't think there's anything different from the first one, besides I do believe the paper for the 2024 is Iroha Publishing's sunrise techo paper. I have used a fountain pen with this. Let's see. Am I able to distinguish? I think this one's a fountain pen, and it never bled through, which, yeah, perfect paper. It's thin, it's light, but the ghosting doesn't bother me too much, I would say. But for the 2025, it's the new Tomoe River S paper, so it should be around the same. It does feel a little thinner. Am I going crazy? It does feel a little thinner. And is it just me, or does this look wider? This one. This is a little creamier. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, and one good feature about the Sunny Techo is that it has 3 bookmarks. One for the notebooks page, one for the weekly, and one for the monthly. I love that. I don't know why. I love it so much, but yeah. There's nothing much difference. I don't think there's a change other than the paper. The layout's still the same. I don't think the font is any different either. No. And we still have the index. Okay. We still have the wish list, which I will use as a goals page. And then a world map, the Japan map, book list, watch list, and oh, there we go. So the section where I did my bucket list was my spot list and my shopping list. I don't know, I haven't really figured out why it's laid out this way, but if you could see the boxes, yeah. I think I might do the same thing and do a bucket list, or I could write it on this page instead, since it actually has the check box. That is a thought. And yeah, no change, still the same, just different paper. And that is the 2025 Sunny Schedule book, the Sunny Techo. So I hope you like this video. If you do or did, please like, subscribe, and then comment down below what you're excited for the holiday season. I'm excited for the food and then spending time with my family. And of course, how can I forget to get into my new planner, because I can start it in December. Yes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great week. I will hopefully see you in the next week or so. Okay, bye.